nervous, but very excited. I was due June 1st, 2012. I delivered May 30th, 2012. Well, after 3 ultrasounds, I had a pretty normal pregnancy and nothing showed on any of the ultrasounds. After 17 hours of labor, I had to go into C-section. And on the 18th hour, they took him out via C-section, and that's when I found out that there was something wrong. That's all they told me. Something was wrong. And later then found out he had extra feet. After labor, a very intense labor, I was not able to hold him because they weren't sure what was wrong with him. That's all they told me. Something's wrong. We need to take him right away, and they whisked him away. He went by me, and that was it. I wasn't even able to hold him, or I just saw his face. That was it. After holding him in the NICU for a few hours at McGee Women's Hospital, they then took him to Children's Hospital, Pittsburgh. Okay, after they took him, they figured out what was wrong, and they ended up communicating with me via phone, and I was not able to see my baby. He was in a different hospital than I was. They told me about his condition, bladder exstrophy, and that he had to have surgery. And he had surgery on June 1st, so 2 days after he was born. He ended up going into surgery, and I was not able to see him until I believe the day after his surgery, so it would have been June 2nd. So he was born on the 30th, and I didn't get to see my baby until June 2nd. He had a very extensive surgery. It was about 9 hours, and what they did was they they tried to close the bladder and put it back in its place. They actually had to break his pelvis and realign it, so he ended up being in a spica cast, and they weren't sure if they were going to be able to attach the urethra. But they actually did. It was long enough. So 3 different procedures within 9 hours. Well, I'm glad I have pictures now. I didn't want to remember my baby like this, but I'm glad I have pictures to show him later. Just how far he's come, but that was pretty emotional. I was crying, and as I'm talking about it, I'm tearing up a little bit because it's rough, you're not expecting this. You expect to have like a happy, healthy baby, and the first time you actually get to see your baby, and you still can't even hold him because he's so fragile from being out of surgery. But also pretty hard to take. Well, Foster will be 5 months on the 30th. He is so loved, and he is such a joy. He's such a happy baby. He really is. I swear, he has some sort of I think he has an old soul, honestly. He's just a sweet little guy, and everybody that he sees, they smile at him. I know all babies are cute and touch people's hearts, but I don't know, I just think my kid's special. And I'm sure every parent does. Alright, well, I know I'm only going into 5 months of this, and we're not sure what lies ahead. He just had a midlineal hernia repair. He had to go in, and they were able to do that outpatient. He is a normal baby though, and other than, we don't really know what lies ahead, but he lives a very normal life.